So, when we last left off, the party had begun to make their way across the desert sands of Carthus, meeting up with their destroyed ship, reintroduced with a figure that introduced themselves as a essence of the Mormazak, which is the creature that you all have been fighting against for quite some time now. The roots that were popping up, the different entities that were manifesting themselves and causing you problems. This figure had drained the lifeblood, the ichor, out of this living machine and able to manifest itself now as a different being, one that was stalking you for a long time, the Displacer Beast. And as some of you got to talking, the rest of you went to find more answers, with the ship brought back with new life by Connor's understanding of it, knowing that this is a place where he resides. And upon investigating the shattered buildings, you all had a very decent rest before Connor reached out to this other version of himself. And as you stepped out of the safety of this sanctuary, figures emerged all around you. These skeletal constructs, almost still as statues, though very unnerving in the essence that you do know that they can move. And as you look in their eyes and see that same black, inky void, you recognize that these creatures, if they even were once alive, are being controlled and powered by this same black viscera. And in the center of it all, a tall figure that I believe described as 8 feet or so. No, he's about, I want to say he's about 11 feet tall. This is an elongated man, with another set of arms. And as it approached Connor, the lower section steepled their fingers, making a triangle shape, as the two larger arms held out, their palms open, as if accepting to embrace him, as it simply pulled Connor's soul out of his body, leaving his body cracked and turned to this brittle stone, as you have seen so many times before, petrified in a state of which you do not understand. And as it absorbs the soul of Connor, your friend, it muses for a moment, as if taking a moment to recall the past events and absorb the information that lies within this version of Connor. And it simply stands there. The large arms cross behind its back, and the smaller hands lace the fingers together, almost as if praying, but just sort of relaxes. What do you all do? Holger, Joshua, and Jack.
Alright. You now know why we're here, I assume. Would you be so kind as to assist us?
The figure jolts its head a little bit, as if shaken from a stupor, and turns very slowly in your direction. Yes, the other adventurers. No, that is not proper way to introduce you, as that states you as figures I do not recognize. Perhaps if I use a casual introduction that you're kinda new. Hey guys, no, that also feels incorrect. How best proceed from this moment?
I mean, we're already rather unnerved. I think just an honest continuation would be nice.
The figure nods its head very slowly, and then it kind of... It takes a few shaky steps forward, which is very unsettling because it kind of just strides forward as if sort of floating. You can see underneath this sort of large skirt that it has, you can see that there are like limbs moving. You don't know how many, which is probably unsettling, but you assume at least 2. Maybe a little
That's
bit
not
more.
great.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kitongo. But if you still choose, you may refer to me as Connor.
I will try Kitongu.
I can spell
But I
it for
can't-
you if you'd like.
But I cannot promise I will use it all the time.
I felt as though introducing myself as my true title would probably be the most easy for you to identify me as, considering I no longer share the same visage that your friends once had. You do not need to think as me as the same, for while he was an extension of myself, considering us identical is inappropriate. But
Yeah,
please...
You're a little different.
The figure nods its head again slightly. Tell me, why are you here at the end of the world where I make my stead?
You don't remember?
The figure lowers its head again. That is correct. It seems as though none of you understood what happened. Bear in mind, things did not go as planned. My creations, once damaged, are intent on finding their way home. In this event, it seems as though you all were taken along for the ride.
Is that what happened?
The figure nods.
I thought we just got really unlucky for a minute.
Yeah, it makes sense though.
Oh, quick question. Would it matter if... actually don't. Did we know what Mr. Displacer Beast... Did he say he was part of the big root system in the sky?
No, only the girls actually got to talking with him. Basically, he addressed the girls as knowing their titles, and then he was ejected out of the ship. So you guys really don't know anything about that other than it was a inky displacer beast, unfortunately.
Okay.
Gooey
I-
cat.
The ship did tell you that it was drained, so you do understand that it was that creature that damaged the ship before Connor brought it back into operating. Yes. Someone else had a question?
Oh, I guess I was just going to continue my thought in the conversation.
Okay. I did have like a really quick thing. Has everyone seen Star Wars, at least Episode 2? Clone Wars?
Yes.
You know the Kaminoans, like how they
Nope.
walk and talk. They're very long and move slow. That's kind of the visual that I'm going for with this person. If anyone has that visual, you can just use that.
Think movement of like a striding deep sea creature.
Yeah.
Very wavy.
Actually, if anyone would like to make a perception or insight check, I can give you a little bit more info.
I'll do perception.
Okay.
Make an insight.
That's a natural one.
Okay. What's your passive?
I got a perception as well.
Passive
Yeah.
perception of 17.
Okay.
Man, we're both rolling
Which is the
low.
best we're gonna get.
Alright. What did Joshua get?
13 on an insight.
Okay. He moves very strangely. Like, there's something so distinct about it that there's something there. It's not just that, you know, he's like a big, bulky, weird thing. There's something very distinct about the way that he moves, but you can't quite place it, unfortunately. But yes. And just as a reminder, you can look in the last image posted in game stuff to see what it looks like.
Is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
Ha! Called it.
What do you mean, called it?
I kind of figured I knew what he looked like, because I have seen that specific movie in the series, but I just wanted to double check and make sure.
What movie and what series?
The second movie in the Star Wars trilogy.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Yeah. This person in particular isn't from a movie, so that's why I was confused. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got this sort of like silvered skin that seems almost chrome, but also dull at the same time. It's the same exact texture that the ship is made of. And it's just kind of this almost bendable metal that looks partly fleshy. It's like organic and inorganic at the same time. But his body looks less defined, as though perhaps it was the first evolution of his creation before seeing, you know, the other technology that you've experienced. But yes. The figure simply stands there and kind of looks to all of you slowly. So, tell me, what do you believe your intentions to be now?
Well, like it or not, we still have to find one of the crystals. Otherwise, we're just gonna be here to bug you for the rest of our lives.
You're kind of quiet. You need to find what?
We still need to find that crystal. Otherwise, we're just gonna be here to bug you for the rest of our lives.
The creature leans its head back, standing up straight. You do not need the crystal to leave this place. Manifesting the powers of the crystals is simply one of the utilities that I possess.
If you wouldn't mind putting that utilities to use to help us get out of here, I would appreciate it.
The figure bows its head, nodding very slowly. By all means, if you simply wish to leave, that can be arranged.
I think we still need to find
We wish to
someone
leave.
here.
It's probably at this point that the girls are arriving, at least from a distance. And what you can see is as the girls are making their way close to these shattered buildings, you can see that actually I think you probably start to get into some of these destroyed buildings, just sort of weaving your way through before starting to see a lot of these figures. And it's actually, as the Displacer Beast is, running through, and then you start to get into more of these tight corners with the buildings sort of crashing into each other and just moving through different floors. It starts to use less of its lower feet and actually more of the tendrils coming out of its back, kind of like a big spider, just sort of crawling through. And then after going for a few, it slows down and stops. And then it's only then that you can start to notice all of these figures that are standing still all around you. This does not feel right.
Yeah, you can say that again. Everybody here seems to be petrified.
But then you notice in the distance your friends.
I point in the direction.
Party's over here.
I point in the direction and I'm like, there they are.
Morbizak doesn't want to approach. Do you want to convince him to keep going, or do you get off him?
What
And
the
Talia
heck? What-
pulls up alongside you, or with
Miriam?
Miriam. Yeah. She's like, "Hey, what's the holdup, buddy?" That figure over there. And Miriam does something to adjust her glasses. Oh, it's that fellow again. Lovely.
What?
He's creepy and weird. I don't like him. I think he has your friends, which is not a good sign.
I thought you said that there was nobody around here.
She turns to you and takes off her glasses. I wouldn't exactly include him.
I mean... Alright,
I
we
prefer
won't get
to
into
forget
this,
about
but...
him and what he does. So, yeah,
No,
there's
it's
no
fine.
normal people around here.
No, okay, normal people. There's just a difference, and
She
it's
waves through between all of you and then gestures at the Displacer Beast. You guys are really bringing the party, so.
Late to the party, if you ask me.
I
What's-
kind of lean in and kind of and I ask Markarth what which creature, which one,
Who's Markar?
the Displacer Beast. I
Oh,
can't
okay.
quite.
That figure with your friends is not one to trifle with.
So the boys are getting themselves into trouble again, I see.
I mean, they're currently surrounded by like a bunch of undead centurions, and this one tall dude just sort of leaning over them.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's
kind
at this
of
point that
vibe,
you can see that
nothing
Connor
else.
has been petrified.
We leave you fuckers for 5 minutes. If Talia, if you want to hang back with him, me and Miriam can go grab the other guys for him if you want.
Yeah, I'll stay back. He doesn't seem comfortable. I'll stay here.
Okay. Miriam, are you okay with going with me, or I can go by myself? Either way.
I think we should.
Miriam?
Miriam's like, tough decision. Hanging back here with the weird goopy monster, or going to meet the Prince of Darkness? I kind of don't want to do either, so... Jeez, I can't leave you. I hate this. Alright, hop on board. We're running in there. Going full blast.
I've been on the back of the the thing with her the whole time, so.
Yeah, I know.
Hopped
We're
on.
going in there
Okay.
full blast.
Okay, yeah, she floors it and just starts racing down. And it's at this point that Kitangu does a slow turn away from the boys and says, "It seems as though your companions have arrived." And then I think Miriam is just like, "Suck on this, you big loser," and rams the car straight into him.
Oh my god,
Oh,
what are you doing?
I would have hoped that I'd be able to put up a silent image at will to be like, "Hey guys, we're fine."
Miriam?
What would
set
a silent
billboard
image
over
do?
our head. Communicate over long distances. Hey guys, we're
With sign
fine.
language?
Silent image, I can put letters.
Oh, okay.
It's like subtitles.
Right.
I'm just
No, I'm sorry.
putting a
I was just
billboard
thinking of
over
like
my
a
head.
silent image just miming being like, "Hey guys, we're fine." Doing
Yeah,
thumbs
just-
up and like
Yeah, instead of putting a text box above my head, I'm just gonna put a 19.
You're gonna Wile E. Coyote?
image. Yeah,
Okay.
Wile E. Coyote this shit.
a silent movie about a mime in black
Yeah.
and white.
Miriam's skiff goes to collide with Kitangu, and you watch as one of his small hands kind of holds up, just palm, and the cart just sort of stops inches before touching him, and then just sort of collapses to the ground. And Miriam is like, "Screw it," and she jumps out and runs to join you guys.
I would like to place
What
myself
the
between
fuck was
her and
that?
Kitangu.
Miriam points her wong accusingly at Kitangu, "Get back, stay back," and she's like,
Whoa, whoa.
Easy,
whoa.
easy,
I didn't say we were gonna go attack this guy.
easy.
Chillax, woman.
What do you think we're doing? This is a rescue mission. I mean,
it's
obviously
not.
he's
They're
got them.
They're not
It's a
attacking him, so they're
reuniting
fine.
mission.
I won't lie, things are very weird,
Wait, what the fuck
but that's
happened?
been normal. Okay, introductions.
Connor killed our Connor.
Miriam looks over at the statue of Connor, and then looks over at Talia and just kind of gives a look.
Who?
Alright, introductions. This is Connor. A different.
She just blinks
Talia,
at you.
Talia, do you remember back at the hospital when we introduced.
I'm here.
Alia's not here. It's just me and Miriam.
Shit!
Oh, I thought Talia got on the
No,
character.
she stayed
No, I
behind with
stayed
the
behind.
dude.
Oh, okay.
Focus, Sparrow.
Okay. Yeah, it's totally not like I've got like 5 other things that I'm keeping track of in the background. I'm sorry. How's your food order going?
What? That's on its way.
Okay.
So, Whole Gear turns to Talia, only to realize she's not there.
Yes.
It's me. It's just me.
Yeah, when
So-
Mai says, like, what happened to Connor, Miriam gives you a look, Mai. Like, she kind of knows. And just, like, looks back at Kitangu.
Alright, there's this weird mechanism where if you meet yourself in a parallel universe, you can combine your bodies and souls. He combined just the souls, whereas me and Jack combined body and soul with our former selves.
Kitangu, like, holds up a finger and then, like, slowly retracts it, like, that's not actually, but it would be much too difficult to actually explain. Just like,
So he ate Connor.
the Connor
It's
that
what
you
you
knew
soul,
was
but-
simply an extension of myself. A physical
kind-
manifestation of my consciousness.
Just to not be weird about it, I want to try and put it in my own mind as like biting my fingernails, but that might just be a coping mechanism.
The what?
Okay.
Um
Okay. Wait. Okay. What is happening? What are we doing?
It is simply a magical usage to allow me to view the different universes. It is not that different than some other magical spells that you possess.
So
I sincerely doubt that.
if you're a Connor, you can get us home.
Oh,
That is
yes,
correct.
He did mention he has control over doing that whole crystal zaps you somewhere else.
So
Magic.
he is a crystal, basically.
Miriam pipes up. And you believe this guy? She's still like holding her wand at him.
Miriam, god fucking damn it. There's so much that's happened to me in the last 24 hours that I have had to just rapid learn and just push it aside. Because I don't understand what the fuck's going on. But I know that it's not normal, so I don't got a lot of choices right now. Okay? Just chillax. Because
Make
you're
a
making me
persuasion
nervous.
check.
You are making me a nervous woman.
Oh, real quick, for no particular reason, can we go down the list of what those magic items that you all are wearing? I believe Joshua has the pants. Mai, what were you wearing?
At
Hat. Whole gear, what were you wearing? The boots? Anything else?
Just the boots. And then
Jack
I've got
didn't
my...
have anything. Talia, you had the swords?
oh my god, D&D Beyond has like snow thing, like on. Oh, fun! I love that.
What?
Yeah,
Where?
she has the swords.
On D&D Beyond, like when you go on your character page, it has snow and everything everywhere, and it snows.
Well,
That's
I
so
wouldn't know because I
fun.
don't have a character sheet.
Well, that sucks for you, doesn't it?
Jeez.
Please stay.
Wow! On a
Um,
roll today.
Connor's
what'd you
still
say?
wearing the jacket, and I believe that's everything.
The persuasion,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
So
I just jotted underneath Windbreaker R.I.P. Connor.
Oh, jeez.
oh my god, that was. Why is it not? Oh my cat. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. It's a fucking 16.
Miriam freezes for a second when you are talking to her. She says, "Wait, that hat isn't yours, right? There's no like ear holes."
Are you really asking me about a hat?
It's at this moment that like Kitanga reaches out a hand and like gently pushes Miriam's wand down, and Miriam like recoils and steps back and points it back up.
Mai's gonna grab her wand hand and just like just kind of like hold her. Please, like, can you just chillax, please? I can't deal with this right now. We just need all the information before we make any kind of decisions, okay?
It would be for the best if you simply left before much else were to transpire.
I mean, we're trying to leave. So.
Very well. Perhaps it is simply for the best that I retire back to my stead and allow you all to discuss. When you wish to continue further, meet me at my constructs in the distance. The pyramids that you have referred to them as. I shall see you there. And then you watch as a swirl of energy opens up behind him, and he simply steps backwards into this portal, and it closes behind him. And then you hear all around you this as multiple portals and all of the constructs step backwards and disappear. Now you are simply alone together. Kitangu and his army has left.
I was gonna go along the lines of minions, but what the fuck ever.
Yeah, I was gonna like try and come up with like a better term, but I was like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. You know, the point that you were like upset about is that he was like had an army. So
The fans.
What?
What?
I zoned out for like a second, and we're talking about groupies and fans?
Oh my
What?
god. Fucking keep up. Yeah.
Are we still talking about the skeleton men?
Yes, I was making a joke. My god.
Can we call
Anyway.
them skelemen?
I'm gonna wave.
well, maybe you shouldn't be posting memes instead, paying attention.
I'm gonna wave over to Talia that she can come over now.
Alright, that's our Cupid guy. Let's move.
I do not like this situation, but perhaps if you introduced me to your friends, things won't go as roughly as they did last time.
Well, since
Yo,
how
what
I am,
last
well,
time?
since how I technically am captain, they shouldn't do anything to you.
Okay.
You're fine.
You guys watch as a big inky arachnid panther monster starts approaching, and Talia's riding it.
I'll be back.
It's a weird place here.
Yeah.
Weirdest place It's this side of the Milky Way.
So,
What are we doing? Besides talking to a dude.
Given the fact
do,
that
do you guys not react to a giant monster approaching you?
Well, the dude has just took off.
Okay, why is it?
I mean,
why
one of
did he
our
take
friends
off?
was
Why
riding
is
it, and the other one came from that direction and stuff.
Should we kill the giant monster?
no, you cannot.
You may certainly try.
Dave, don't start.
Connor didn't have much on him. Some adventuring gear, like a disguise kit, clothes. He gathered a net. He had a water skin, some rations, a long sword, leather armor, a dagger, and the
Taking
windbreaker.
Windbreaker.
Yeah.
I'm taking Windbreaker. I don't give a damn. I'm taking Windbreaker.
Oh, wow, okay. Get 3 items.
Hold on, he was my friend.
He was everyone's friend. Chill the
I was
fuck
drinking water.
out.
Well, I feel like Talia needs it because she uses light arm, pretty low AC.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. The jacket's perfect for her. Her and her 3 swords. She just needs a third arm.
She needs that many swords.
Yeah, now she's a regular anime protagonist. She's got the trench coat and multiple swords.
Now she just needs a
Are you
bunch of belts.
insinuating? Are you insinuating that I'm Kirito or something?
No, you're Zoro.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
You're Sesshomaru, but with less brood. What are we talking about?
Miriam's inspecting her cart. Like,
Oh.
I don't know what he did, but everything he does just gives me the shudders. The kind
Did
of
he
magic that
break
he
it?
uses, even if it is magic, it just gives me the no. That's the weird part. He just completely stopped it. How do you can't just stop something? I don't know what he did, but it doesn't make any sense. He defies all laws of rationality, science, magic. Nothing he does makes sense.
Yeah, that's kind of been the whole synopsis of this experience of mine, at least, so. Add it to the list.
I need to invent to help with that.
What? Are you okay, Joshua?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
He's just butthurt because you all stole the items that he found.
Oh. Well,
Not me. Got nothing.
hey, why don't you take the coat? Oh, well, it might be big on you.
Would you like the sandy
Very
boots?
clean the coat.
Yeah, probably wouldn't fit.
I mean, it's a magic item, so it'll tune to you, which means it'll fit.
Would you like the boots that were made for walking?
That's just what you'll do. One of these days, these boots
that
are
pretty well
gonna
already.
walk all over Joshua.
Wow.
No.
Connor's gone. I have to pick on somebody.
Pick on Jack.
Why? Jack's cool.
Ow.
Jack's my sneaking buddy.
He's more respectable than you.
Mm-hmm.
He has skills.
Yo, no, he ain't.
He, unlike you, is useful.
I would never say
Oh,
that
okay.
to his face.
To his face, you wouldn't say that. That's worse.
I told you all I was be the chaotic character, and here I am, annoying you guys. So,
Can you trade Mai for Connor?
Quiet.
hmm,
So, who's your weird tentacle friend?
I don't know.
My name's Barry.
I was gonna go with like Brutus
Wow.
or like Kyle.
Ow.
How's about Keith?
No, that's too douchebaggy of a name.
He doesn't have the confidence for a Chad.
Frumpkin. His name's Frumpkin.
No. Oh,
Yep.
God,
No.
Yep.
No.
Sure.
Yes. Yep. Rumpelstiltskin.
All right.
Oh God, no. That would make it
Frumpelstiltskin.
worse.
Frumpelstiltskin.
My name is Frumpelstiltskin. I love pottery and long walks on the beach. Now, can we please figure out what's happening here? Can you just
Okay, Batman.
shut up? Just shut up for a second. It's just like
Stop
just
yelling at
finding any reason to be upset.
Stop yelling at Frank Sinatra.
He told us his name was Morbius or something already anyways, so why are you coming up with new names? It's Morbizak, but I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, Miriam.
She like
Miriam.
throws a wrench.
The wrench bounces off the thing and almost hits me.
No,
in the face.
she throws it at like her junk pile. She's like,
Oh.
actually, I need that, and she like goes and fetches it.
Miriam, I know you're really stressed out right now, but
This is more social interaction than I've ever had in forever. So
okay.
I'm sorry if I'm
yes.
freaking out.
No, it's okay.
You're riding a shadow monster and they're talking to an old dead dude. So, yeah.
I'm not writing anything. I am walking.
Is now a bad
She wasn't
time to try
specifically
and-
talking to you. She was just like
Okay.
pointing that out.
Okay, I was
Is-
gonna say I am not sure what you're doing. Miriam, I understand you're frustrated and you completely have every right to be upset right now, but I'm gonna need you to take some deep breaths and pull it together, because freaking out is not helping.
Would you like some cold water?
You have cold water? She's just like,
Yeah, there was
Miriam
a,
says that at the exact same time as mine. You're like, you have cold
"You have
water?
cold water?"
Yeah, there was I know you don't want any more weird things, but there's like a
It's-
ghost bar down the road that was great.
I mean,
It
you're
had
standing
fresh
right
water.
out in front of it.
Yeah, Journey's End, best service.
My
Oh,
holds her
also,
hand out.
as soon as Kitongu leaves, the like blinds come back up and the sign swivels around that says open.
Yeah, it doesn't like Kitongu. I don't know if that bodes well for him.
I'd give him a 9 out of 10.
You watch as the Morbizak like slowly paws over to it, and then like the blinds like slowly start to go down.
Are you hungry,
It seems
dude?
as though it is not particularly sure. It seems as though it simply enjoys all of you.
What do
Oh,
you?
are you hungry, bud?
talking to it like it's not talking to us?
The Morbizak turns its like glowing eyes in your direction. I am hungry for one thing only, and that is vengeance.
And that is justice.
Yeah, okay, Batman.
Oh, my food's here. I'll be back.
Do not mock the beast that is. Oh, okay.
Okay, how about this? I go inside and I order some for you. Because it doesn't seem to like your
I do
dark
not
ass.
require your mortal sustenance.
Yeah, do you require
you
food,
want
or is
beef
that just like
jerky?
a... Yeah, do you require, like... I suppose you did just say you don't require sustenance, so that's kind of a rhetorical question at this point. Never mind.
Do they have pancakes? See if they have pancakes. I have not consumed pancakes in millennia. They are a rather new creation that is quite interesting.
You want anything in this pancake, sugar?
Bro, can you explain yourself?
Marion berries.
Alright.
Marion berries?
Yeah.
Alright. Coming right up.
Yeah. So you all go hang out in the journey's end.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
It seemed like you all were gonna go into the diner and hang out again.
Yeah, and I'm grabbing Morbizak something to eat because he can't actually physically go into the inn.
Yeah. It's too big for the door.
Oh, wow. Too big for
That's
the
the other
door.
one. What?
Captain. Ow.
You okay?
Yes.
Okay, that was the most monotone ow.
It's not my fault. I was
Okay.
experiencing monotone pain.
Oh no, I have stubbed my toe.
Alright. Anyway. Captain.
No, I've stubbed my toe.
Mother, my boo-boo is insufferable.
Bro.
It's like my favorite thing to do is do like big creepy monster voices or something and just do like the
Mommy.
most benign stuff.
Mummy, my finger is bleeding.
Mummy, I threw up.
Mummy, I had a
We
nightmare.
need to get serious.
Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing in the nurse's doctor? I threw up.
I threw up.
Okay, so you're all retiring to the journey's end, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You enter into the door and a little bell jingles and the space is open to you and you are free to sit wherever you would like and order whatever kind of food you wish.
I'm gonna order Morbizak's food real quick.
Okay.
In a freaking to-go box.
Okay.
I'm gonna order a big bowl of vegetarian ramen. And
Okay, yeah, he knows how to make that. I don't know how to make that, but it does.
pretty easy actually. Anyway.
Joshua is going to sit at a table and think about what he's going to order.
Okay. A menu like floats down into your view on the table in front of you. It says like, try our specials.
I guess Holger will just order some like day rations for like the next couple of days.
Okay. Like what sort of stuff are you ordering?
I almost don't want to order salted biscuits like, hardtack because, it's so friggin' dry out here.
Oh, there's actually something important that I forgot to tell you. When you offered the cold water and you looked into your canteen, it was empty.
So we can only have food here?
That is correct.
Uh-oh.
So when you go to take the doggy bag out to Morzak, it just sort of disappears as soon as you go through the door. Or you take the bag outside, and then when you open the bag, there's just nothing in it.
In that case, Holger's gonna just slurp down
Most
water while he has the chance.
Okay. Yeah, you get rested and hydrated. And there's even kind of like that lounge area with like the big comfy chairs near that fireplace near the back.
Lovely. Can I catch her and steal my burger? I'm sorry.
Wait. I have an idea. Joshua kinda jumps up from his seat. I would like to order a crystal that allows us to travel through dimensions.
I'm sure that's on the menu.
If it works, I won't smack you in the head.
I would be very impressed.
Dang it. Joshua, you hear a twang, and then there's like as something flies past your bed as a spoon went to bonk you on the forehead and misses.
I thought he threw I'm not gonna lie, for a second there I thought he threw a crystal at him.
No. You get the idea that you kind of upset the place a little bit, food only.
I'm gonna pick up the spoon and throw it at Joshua.
Bro, come on!
You hear the bell ding happily.
Is it okay if I now take Mormazaki's food, or is it gonna disappear the second I go out the door?
Yes.
God damn it.
Yeah, you grab a plate and take it outside the door, and then when you step out, Morbazak's just staring at you, and you're like, "What?" And then you look down at the plate, and it's just empty.
How can I make this work?
Would I be able to toss the pancakes into his mouth?
As you turn around, you hear wood clacking, and there's a sign that swings into place that says, "No taking food home. No doggy bags."
Okay.
Can our friend enter, please?
Make a persuasion check.
With advantage because I hit Joshua with the spoon.
That will even out the negative modifier that I was going to do.
Okay.
You do not have
take
advantage.
I'll take it.
Now, if someone was to
That
inspire
was
you,
that 20. Fuck.
It is a pretty
21.
reasonable request.
A 21.
the door slowly opens.
We promise he won't do anything bad.
And if he does, we'll kick his ass.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll put him outside like every owner does with their cat.
You watch as the Morbazak sort of it like approaches the door, and then you notice as one of its tendrils just sort of combs along the statue of Connor's back before getting pulled in, and you watch as the large bulky form of this cat monster sort of recedes into a bipedal form and becomes smaller, and you can vaguely make out a humanoid silhouette that kind of resembles Connor, but you can see that it's mostly cloaked in this sort of kind of bulky garb that is basically the tendrils just sort of wrapping around it, and it walks through the door.
Disturbing.
Wasn't
Wow.
I
I was gonna use that as a gravestone for Connor.
I mean, the statue's still there,
Oh.
but it like
I thought he
touched
possessed
it
the
and
statue or
assumed his
something.
form.
No, he basically used, like, 3D modeled himself.
He's a ditto.
The
power
of this
substance is quite useful. I am able to manifest myself into a variety of forms. Once I
What
am
do you-
able to reconnect with my full body, I might be able to control myself in other dimensions as I see fit. And it kind of like steps over to you guys in the booth and just sort of stands there awkwardly.
What do you want to eat, bud?
I already got his food, and I hand it to him.
Joshua.
Yeah.
Joshua raises his hand and asks Morbinax, "Can you jump dimensions?"
In this
current
current
realm.
form, I am unable to transcend this place. And you watch as he just takes a hand and picks up a pancake and just sort of places it against his face. And kind of like tries to push it in there.
Okay.
Just
Wow.
kinda, okay.
And I like kind of like recorrect him by I basically like make him fold it into like kind of like in a taco and shove it in his mouth like that.
Okay, you assist him in helping this baby learn how to eat.
That's
I use I use chopsticks and I give him one of the dumplings for my ramen.
Okay.
Vegan ramen and eggs. I mean pancakes.
Yep. You gotta fuel up for the journey. Also, thank you, mysterious entity.
Miriam's like sitting in like a booth on the far end of the building, just like glaring at all of you.
I'm gonna twist around in my spinny stool chair. Are you not gonna eat anything, Miriam?
Oh, she has a plate of food.
Oh. Why are you sulking?
I'm not sulking.
You don't
I'm
wanna be our
staying away
friend.
from that thing.
That's rude to call him a thing. He's a person.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I am an elder god that transcends that. Oh, another dumpling.
yeah, she just starts shoving dumplings in his mouth.
I'm sorry, I'm enjoying this character too much. I was not expecting this to turn into an NPC. You were supposed to fight it.
Oh, really?
Hey, that's
Yes.
still an option.
Not
Oh.
the pirate way.
We're fighting it with kindness.
Diplomacy is always an option, but yes, this was designed as a boss.
This
mean,
is the
to-
chaotic energy that is mine.
I'm not
This
gonna
is
lie.
gonna-
I think this is the only time we. Let's see.
This is gonna be the end. This is gonna be like the big baddie that the party turns into a freaking good guy. This is gonna be our. This is our bad guy. This is our bad guy.
Well,
that
don't
we
jinx
get to
it,
turn
'cause-
into good.
You mean a mascot?
He's our adopted
No, wait.
child. We must
No,
take
he's not a mascot, but
He just needs a redemption arc.
exactly. And that's what we're giving him.
Fine.
Sparrow hates us.
No, I'm perfectly fine with you turning my BB Jean to a pet. That's fine.
He's not a pet. He's a companion.
Who's gonna be
There's a
the new
difference.
BBGE? I'm so scared
Connor, I
now.
guess.
Now I think Omniconnor's cool.
I like that you
He's
called
just
him
gonna get.
BBGE, which makes him big bad guy evil.
Yeah. Yeah, that was my intention.
Yeah, sure.
My name is Guy Evil, and these is diners, drive-ins, and dives.
Oh my god, stop. After I eat my ramen, and teach Rumpelstiltskin how to use chopsticks.
That is not his name. Please don't.
It is Mai's name for him.
Okay.
She's gonna teach him how to use chopsticks and give him the rest of her dumplings. And then she's gonna pull out her her lute and play songs
Okay.
while we chillax.
You hear some accompanying dings and bangs in the kitchen.
Heck yeah!
Like
guy's got
to
taste.
Aw, that's so cute.
You know that scene in High School Musical 2 where they're playing the kitchen utensils?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
You mean the shitty sequel to High School Musical?
Well, okay.
Don't
You know,
need to be
not
rude.
everything can be a perfect sequel.
I know. As much as I want it to be.
Joshua raises his hand again and asks Talia,
Ow!
what?
No, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about like the bill arriving when it's like 3 million gold pieces.
Bro, this better be free.
No, it is free. It
I was
enjoys
gonna
the
say,
company.
Maya's gonna take out her jar of herbs and just set it on the counter.
oh, okay.
But never mind.
Yeah.
If it's free, then no.
It's like this glass jar that has like the flip top seal that sort of clamps down onto it, and inside it seems to be like a pickled mass of like a clump of like some sort of vegetation that seems to be like floating in this liquid that's just sort of growing in it. She just pulls this out of nowhere and opens it up.
I'll open it. I just set it on the table.
Ew, what?
Oh, okay.
What? You have your treasures, I have mine. Don't treasure it.
Joshua, you were gonna ask me something?
Joshua.
Yeah?
You were gonna ask me something?
Oh yeah, I was. So yeah, Joshua raises his hand and asks Talia, after staring at the jar on the table for a good minute, asks Talia, do you think you can connect to your
Sorry, I just
dad's
love the
Wi-Fi?
visual of Joshua being like, "So Talia, can I get dunk?" Anyways, she just pulls it out for no reason.
Well, no, because you said it was gonna cost money So that's what
No,
mine
that was a
paid
joke.
for.
Like,
Paid
there's
with
no
it.
money requirements.
Yeah, I know, but then I was like, never mind. But now you're making it a thing, so I'm okay with it.
Okay. All right, Josh, go.
Okay, Talia. Captain,
Yes?
could you possibly use your magical warlock powers to somehow connect us to your dad's power of jumping between worlds?
Unfortunately,
that is not an option. We are at the end of worlds, which is outside of the purview of the gods.
Yep, like Morbius over here said. Again, I don't feel my dad's presence here at all.
There are places outside of the all-encompassing serpent.
Well, he's a pretty bad all-encompassing serpent then.
That's my father you're
Hey!
insulting. Mind your words.
There
Joshua,
is
first of all,
space, and
You
there
don't talk
is
about people's dads
everything
like
in
that.
between. There is also the space that is not. For as much world as you experience, as much land as you tread, there is equally as much that there is not to balance it.
Okay, that was actually kind of genuinely scary.
He talks funny a lot of the time. It's kind of.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Let me just clear my throat. Hell, hey there, guys. How's it?
Connor? No.
What? Yeah, no.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to ask, Morbazak will explain that there are like worlds that mortals are allowed to exist and interact with, and then there is equally as much to balance it, worlds that do not exist, where there is nothing that is outside the purview of that, and it is your dad's duty to maintain that barrier.
Question, Rumble. Is there a difference between realms and worlds, or is that just like an interchangeable term?
Realms are a wider definition. Multiple planes can exist under the banner of the term realms, such as Fey realms. There are the planes of elements, as well as Feywild and realms where the gods live and interact.
So that's where I'm from, right?
The realm that you are from is different from the realm of everyone else here, where, in addition, the planes and worlds, or whatever title you wish to refer to them as, are also separate from where you live.
So, what does that make me exactly? I'm not mortal, I'm not Fey, am I?
Make a persuasion check.
She's having an existential crisis.
I will allow a religion check. Considering that you are like talking to a higher being.
Mm-hmm. You said a
Persuasion
what?
or religion.
Okay.
I don't know. Is it annoying to you guys when I offer that you can do different kinds of roles, like multiple roles? Or
No,
should I
it's
just say like the one thing that you should do?
Nah.
No, because that gives us a better opportunity to get the role.
Okay. Yeah. I like to let you
Because-
guys choose options that you might have better stats in. Although to be fair, sometimes I will say that like if you do a different role, you'll get different information. But
16 on religion.
okay. Do you want to use an adversity token? You can say
Okay. Sure. Why not?
no. Alright. You are a planeswalker, which means that you have been gifted with the ability to exist in worlds where most may not. The purpose for your design is something I should not delve into. It is not my place to say.
Well, that's no fun, but okay.
I
So,
believe
wait.
you know more than anyone that things are created for a purpose.
So, I can walk between planes. But what about Ty?
What about what?
Ty, her brother.
Your brother stepped beyond where he was allowed.
So, I'm allowed, but he's not?
I
You
wonder
are
if
trying
Omnicom
to
knows
twist
anything
my
about time.
words.
No, I'm trying to understand them.
I think what he's trying to say is that he stepped where he wasn't supposed to. If he was most likely if he
Secrets are
was
hidden for a reason.
Well, the reason we came here was to get him back, so if we can't get him back, then it's time to get the hell out of here.
Then perhaps you should ask Kitongu himself as to what happened to your brother.
Wait, how do you know?
Perhaps we should.
Wait, how do you know that guy's name?
Yeah, it's a fair point. I don't think we mentioned it.
Make a persuasion or religion check. Anybody.
I got +6 in religion. I'm going with religion. Fuck that shit. Ah, son of a gun. That's some BS.
Bardic inspiration.
29 for persuasion.
Okay. Kitongu is an outcast. He abandoned his post. Long ago, he was a watcher. One of the few that helped maintain normalcy, not peace, amongst the mortal worlds. Observing to make sure that those who wish to meddle in affairs that were not theirs were handled justly. But for some reason, Kitongu thought his role was not fitting to serve justice, and though he chose to act, and in doing so, he was banished. He has since then wandered till the end of time on his own accord, and it is here, it seems, where even the gods cannot watch his progress, that he has made an empire for himself, and once again reached out into the worlds in an attempt to watch them. But for what purpose and what other acts he is performing, such as sending his living machines to observe and interact with worlds. It's at this point that Miriam speaks up from across the room and says, "You know, I have no love for the guy. I would not speak highly of him at all. But also the fact that you are specifically trying to villainize him in our eyes makes me feel that you're up to something. Why are you trying to get on our good side?" Kitangu kind of turns around to face her. "It is for the best that we simply work together to escape this place."
I think you mean Morbizak.
What?
I think you mean Morbizak.
Morbizak. You said Q-Tong.
Well, Miriam was pointing out that the Morbizak was trying to villainize Kitangu.
But anyway.
Miriam's just completely untrusting of anyone and anything.
Okay.
She just kind of like goes back to her food.
I think Mai's gonna stand up and just kind of quietly walk out the door.
Joshua's going to follow her and motion for Miriam to come too.
Yeah, Miriam just like throws her napkin onto the plate and just sort of marches after you guys. Like, finally, we're getting out of here. And Morbizak just sort of watches them go.
She's gonna go to kind of a not too far away, but far enough away that the others probably won't hear her.
Okay.
Their conversation.
Yeah.
And she's gonna turn around and notice that Josh was there, and she's gonna frown a little bit. She's gonna be like, "Fine, I guess you can be here." And once Miriam's there, she's gonna be like, or she's gonna, her demeanor has changed from the kind of, I wouldn't say like perky or positive, but it's taken more of a serious note now.
Okay.
She's not really hiding this, like, she's not masking anymore, a little bit. And,
Serious time.
she's gonna, take a couple breaths.
I was looking at like my music to change it to, and I found one that I just have the note serious mode.
Jesus Christ. She's gonna say something to her in Sylvan.
Okay. What do you say?
She's gonna ask her, "How do you know that song that you sang before?"
Miriam's gonna turn to Joshua and be like, "Do you understand her?"
Nope.
Cool.
Don't speak
All right.
Fae.
You know it's Fae?
I know she's Fae, and she's speaking a language I don't know, so I'm coming to the conclusion it's Fae.
Fair enough.
She's not Fae, is she? Or I guess.
Yeah, Maya's Fae.
Oh, okay. I don't know, I'm confused. Hang on a second. Then she's gonna repeat the question in Celestial.
She just sort of shakes her head. I think your friend is, kind of stuck.
Look, Miriam, there's obviously something
The
going
heck is
on that
playing?
Mai doesn't feel like talking about. But you two are probably the most sane individuals who I somewhat trust.
You don't
Hoagie is a little
trust
too
Talia?
lighthearted, and Jack is Jack.
I heard that.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. We're not
Make a
anywhere near
perception
you.
check with disadvantage.
I know.
Okay.
Make a
Jack
what?
Jack the player heard you and he feels really mad about it.
Oh man, now I feel bad.
Um,
And Talia's under the thumb of that creature.
she's gonna
So-
ask.
I am not under the thumb of that creature.
You're not part of this
him.
conversation. No more side talking.
She's
Miriam
gonna-
speaks up and says, I don't think she's under the thumb of that thing. I think she understands it and probably respects it a bit more than any of us somehow. She has dealings with dark powers or something, but I don't think she's truly convinced that it's like on her side or like that it's friendly, but she's managed some sort of weird truce with it. And I'm
Truce we
just
don't
trying to
know.
make sure that none of us are going to get too comfortable with having it around.
A truce we don't know anything about. So, I'm going to present a little theory of mine. I think we're pawns to both the serpent and the tar.
I don't know what either of those things are, but okay. Keep going.
The tar is basically the hive mind of that creature, and the serpent is Talia's father, the thing that
Okay,
gives her
now
her
to be
powers.
clear, you specifically stated that the tar was your definition of the world's getting erased. Are you changing that now? Because it is very
Yes,
different
as
from the
you know, I'll
ichor
just
that
control.
powers the living machines.
What?
What is this song? This isn't working. I hate this. No music playing. You guys are just talking.
Okay.
Look, there's things we don't know, and things we need to know, and we can't know those things if we're stuck here for the rest of our eternal lives. So I vote, Miriam, get your shit together, become friends, and figure a way out of here with my help. Deal?
I want to
Mine
imagine
is
this
helping.
visual
Go
of
away. No.
I want to imagine the visual of Miriam and Mai like slowly crossing their arms and staring at Joshua.
Joshua, do me a favor, please, and can you keep an eye on that thing and the others? I need to have a talk with Miriam alone.
Ugh. If this gets your shit together, then I'm down for it.
Absolutely, bud.
Alright. Joshua goes back into the diner and orders a very, very tall mug of beer and vodka mixed together.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh,
Ew.
dear.
Joshua orders a glass so tall it connects the roof and the floor, so he can't drink it.
Joshua is just sad now.
I love that. Since Joshua's gone, she's gonna turn to Miriam and ask her, "How do you know that song that you were singing before?"
Which song?
The song you were singing when we were
I
traveling?
sing lots of songs, hum tunes to myself. Why? What's it to you?
Because it's a very specific song that not any normal person would know. How do you know it?
I don't know. Maybe in a dream or something, you know? God's talk to people. I don't know. It's just in my head somehow. Need I remind you that I don't remember who I was or what I did before I came here? Like, I don't know what my life was. I've been here for so long. I should be dead. I've like lived for probably hundreds of years or something, but time doesn't exist here. You know? I don't even know if like the real world is passing outside of here, if it's going fast or slow, or if it's passing at all. We could be here for literally a split second, and then when we go back, it's exactly the same. I don't know. Why are you asking me things? Why do you care so much about a song?
Nothing. Never mind.
No,
No,
I'm-
just
I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know what's scarier, getting close to people or losing them. So, I just don't know what I'm doing, but I know that I don't want to. I don't like upsetting you. I don't want to push people away. She takes off her goggles that were just sort of on her head, and she kind of lets down her hair and just sort of starts, you know, running her hands through it nervously, like, I don't know what to do. I've been, you know, surviving for so long and thinking about what I can do and like how can I escape. And I like worked on so many different things trying to figure out what to do, and eventually I guess I lost my way and decided it was better to busy myself with trying to survive rather than trying to hold on to the hope that I might escape, because it probably wasn't going to happen. I just hated getting hurt like that, and when you guys show up and have your own problems, I figured, hey, at least I could be useful, I could do something, and apparently now you can just leave. It's as simple as that, and all my life, all my pain and torment is for nothing, I guess, which is just kind of a real reality check, you know? So I don't know what you're going through. I don't know if I can help. But I'd like to try, which is probably not the right way to do it, because it seems like I'm just helping for my own selfish reasons, because I want to be useful. I want to mean something. I want to be real, and I've been alone for so long that I don't know how to do that. She's kind of shaking at this point.
other people's emotions.
She puts a head to her face and just kind of shakes slowly.
She's gonna. Maya's gonna just take a deep breath and exhale. And just. The reason I wanted to know how you know that song is because it is. It's not a song that normal people know. It's from where I. Does that make sense?
You're cutting out a little bit, but I got the gist. She
Yeah.
She wipes her face with her hand and just kind of nods a little bit. I
So-
got the feeling that there was something kind of magical about it. It helps remind me of what it's like to be alive. You know, is something that still connects me to understanding something outside of this place.
Do you have any idea where you get your magic from?
I learned it. I spent a lot of time just trying to understand stuff. Did a lot of research. Found some books. Just tried stuff. Made stuff.
You did all of that here.
Yeah.
Do I know if that's like if
Do
that's
you want to
likely
make
to
an
happen?
insight check to see if she's lying?
Uh,
I will allow the insight check, or you can make a persuasion check if you want her to prove it.
I'll make her prove it. Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check.
It's 16. I'm rolling a lot of 16s. Jeez.
Are you fine with the 16?
Do you want me to roll again?
I'm
What?
asking you if you think a 16 is gonna work.
I mean, she's kind of not to be that person, but she is kind of emotionally vulnerable right now, so maybe.
With a 16, she kind of looks away thoughtfully, thinking about something, and you can see that her hand subconsciously reaches towards the giant book that's strapped at her side, and she just sort of taps the spine. And then she makes up her mind and moves her hand away from the book. Just sort of looks back at you without saying anything.
Well,
What's in the book? You're just like...
oh, no worries. She'll figure out information if she needs to later.
I mean, you can make that insight check if you prefer to see if she's lying.
Sure. Why not? We'll cover all our bases, I guess.
Sure.
She's not very insightful. It's like it's a 13. It's not very bad.
It doesn't seem like she's lying, at least not intentionally. Like she's not trying to cover up anything. But you do know that people that don't know the truth can be saying things that are false.
Well, Miriam, I can't.
That was like the most middle ground I could give you.
I know, it's fine. I cannot promise anything, but I'm sure we could figure out a way to. I don't know, not you to come with us when we leave, or try to figure out a way to get you.
Honestly,
Like, what do you
don't know
want?
if I can. Like, what would I do if I leave? Like, you know, become a normal part of society again? Like, where would I go? What would I do?
Okay,
You know?
first of all, nobody's normal, and society is for sure. Second, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't know. Like, you seem to think that all you have is what is around you. Like, you're not even trying to imagine what you would want to do. What do you want to do?
For the first time since you met her, you see her smile and even crack a slight laugh, and then as you continue talking, you watch that smile melt. She just sort of looks down. I think we should get you and your brother and get you out of here. And I'll help you in whatever way that is.
Okay. Alright, I can't help anybody who doesn't want to help themselves. So, cool. Let's just go back to the others. And she's gonna walk back to the diner.
Okay. And she just kind of drags her feet over to her skiff and kind of starts pulling through stuff a little bit. Let's take a bathroom break. Does that sound alright?
Sure.
Yeah, bruh. In a way, I would consider that getting their shit together. Very
Yeah.
nicely done.
Nah, not really, but you know.
They're getting there.
Let's just say she doesn't trust Miriam very much. Or as
Bro,
much
she don't
as like
trust anybody.
mine doesn't trust that, like, not that Miriam doesn't like knows something, like, you know what I mean? It's not that she's lying to us, it's more of like there's something going on with her that mine doesn't trust. She doesn't trust the other two things that are happening, but Miriam's weird. Like, she just forgets who she is. And she's been here for so long, it's just weirdly convenient.
Bro, sometimes you just need to trust.
Sometimes I don't trust anything, and it's just how I live.
Oh, so when Miriam doesn't trust anything, that's suspicious, but when you don't, it's fine.
I didn't say it was suspicious when Miriam doesn't trust anything. I just said that her freaking out on everybody is fucking not helping.
Yeah.
Irrationality will be our downfall.
I'm sure that's some communist propaganda, but okay.
You guys are
What?
just way too used to talking to monsters, and she's not.
I mean, technically,
She's
my
a regular ass
kind of a
person.
monster.
Yeah, this is like a
So I
constant
resent that
theme that I
statement.
have with like introducing normal people that are like freaking out and screaming and like running for the hills whenever like a monster comes into contact with them, and you're like, what's wrong? It's just like this monster that wants to suck your blood and break your spine and whatnot. Like, yeah, we've seen 20 of them. Like, what's the
No, I
big
just
deal?
don't fucking judge things based on what they look like. Because literally, Mai is technically a monster, as she is a beast type person, and she finds that very offensive.
I mean, anybody can be a monster. It's just sort of based off of your interpretation of the definition of how you perceive people.
Exactly.
There are people that are racist.
And Miriam looks like a monster.
Miriam looks like a
Bro.
monster?
She's acting weird.
Yeah, because she's meeting people for the first time in like 50 lifetimes.
Yeah, but she's
Huh?
like helping us without any kind of. She doesn't want anything in return. She doesn't even want anything for herself. She just wants to help us out of the goodness of her heart. Like, I don't fucking trust that shit. At least we know that Frumpkin over here wants something out of it, and that Butt Nugget, the fucking tall, weird alien dude.
We got
he
Butt
wants-
Nugget
he
and
just-
Frumpelstiltskin.
He's just a weird version of Connor, so he feels obligated to help us out of that fucking basis, I think. I don't know for sure.
To be clear, Miriam did say that she wanted to help you guys so that she felt useful. Like she wanted to feel something. Like, you know, there's the obvious humanity aspect where she feels like she's, you know, inclined to help, but also she feels like she can actually do something for once, which is a big improvement. Also, Kitongu said that he wasn't here to help you. He said he was willing to let you leave. And it is for the best that you don't ask too many questions.
Yeah, so
that's why I'm
general
forming this
synopsis.
backstabby alliance. Well, it isn't really backstabby. I plan on bringing everybody except the monster, Kitongu.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If you need people that are backstabby, you might want to start with, I don't know, some people of stature. I won't say what kind of stature.
Whole gear? No, I'm just kidding.
Look.
I mean, Holgir's pretty good about stabbing people in the back too.
I mean, I would hope you wouldn't backstab people.
He's a stabby little gnome.
He's a dwarf, isn't he? Is he a gnome? What is happening? Okay, we're getting
No, Holgir is a human, I believe.
Yeah, he's a human. I just called him a
that or like an
stabby
elf.
little gnome.
Why'd you say a gnome? Stop confusing me.
No,
Jesus
Jack's a gnome. No, Jack's a halfling. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Jack
god,
is
you
halfling.
guys need to stop.
Bro, shush. Anyway, is the bathroom break over?
Yeah.
Is Holgir back?
Oh.
Holgir, are you back?
Did Holgir fall asleep?
I'm taking that as a maybe.
Okay.
Anyway.
No.
Talia, Jack, Holgir. I guess Joshua came back in too. What were you guys doing when Maya and Miriam were talking?
Joshua was outside with Mai and Miriam.
For a brief moment before coming back.
He came back in
Yeah, I came back in. Because
and ordered a beer and
He ordered a
vodka.
very tall beer.
Yep, that's right.
I'm
That's
very
right.
sad at the fact I can't drink it.
You can order a normal sized one.
I was gonna walk in and throw a spoon at the glass so it breaks, so I can drink out of it. No, I'm just kidding.
I was imagining a very tall beer cup, you know, the ones cliche
A mug?
things. Yeah, a mug. A mug of beer.
Okay.
I don't know why I thought about saying stug. A stug of beer.
Oh gosh.
Isn't there like a name for that thing that you stick in like a wine barrel? It's not the spigot, but I thought there was something that's like the steig or I don't know.
The Steeg?
I don't remember.
Bro.
All right, as Joshua is having his normal beer,
Badly.
Field. Joshua, do you want to get more members to your backstabbing?
Yeah, next I'm gonna get Jack and Holgir
Okay.
out of the bar.
What is your deal with against Talia? Fuck.
Because she's kind of under
She's
the thumb.
compromised.
Yeah, she's compromised.
Jesus Christ, Joshua. Okay.
Well, no, it's because the girls are having a talk, and so since they shooed away the guy, he's like, all right, screw them, I'll have a guy talk then.
I'm forming 2 backstabby legions,
Yeah.
and I plan on teaming up with Talia if this goes way south.
Morbius, are you a guy? Wait, no, you're the person we're gonna backstab. Never mind, I'm not gonna talk to you.
What?
Wait, what?
You're gonna
Look.
whip me?
All right, Jack, do you go with Joshua to talk outside?
Sure, why not?
Hell
On the way
yeah.
out, I'm going to try an experiment. I'm going to fill my mouth with water, walk out the door, and see if it disappears out of my mouth when I step out the door.
Nope, it's in your mouth.
Good to know.
So
Okay,
you just
cool.
need to store things in Jack's mouth.
That's
Alright.
right.
Ew.
The
The mouth
smallest.
of many.
Make eye contact and swallow. Alright, I'm sorry.
Communicate me in Morse code with water spurts.
If I swallow it, it's gonna take a couple days for you to get it back.
Jack, I need a drink. Spit in my mouth.
All right,
Alright,
can we have
supposed to be serious. This is backstabby talk here.
then start the talk?
Joshua kind of leads him a bit away from the diner and
Basically,
Yeah,
we're them and Miriam and.
No, away from that too.
yeah, a bit farther away from that too. Can't be too suspicious of everything.
Okay.
And he kind of just says to Jack, alright, so here's the problem. We're stuck in an interdimensional limbo with our captain compromised by thoughts from an evil space monster, two mentally unstable women, Holgear, and Connor's gone. So, I'm forming a set of backstabby legions in case things go south. First one is me, Miriam, and Mai.
So you-
Jack, can I rely on you to stab me in the back if things go bad?
That's where I was about to go. So I'm supposed to stab you in the back if things go bad. I got you. No problem. I can do that. No problem. I can do
Good
that.
talk.
Damn it, I'm trying to be serious, but you're making it
Shit goes
hard.
wrong.
I mean, that's what it sounded
slit
like
your
you were
throat,
saying,
man.
though.
No, I need you to stab Mai and Miriam in the back if things go bad with them. And then stab me in the
But
back
if
to make
things
sure
go
it
good with
looks
them,
like...
then they stab me in the back. Is that how's this going? How's this work?
Okay, here's the
Who's
plan.
stabbing who in the back? Everybody's stabbing each other in the back. Did we get in a circle to do this or a square?
It's a train.
No, we take turns stabbing each other.
If anybody
Now,
gets
here's the
compromised, we have to take him
Okay.
out.
Look, Jack, I'm trying to be serious here, but you're making too many fantastic jokes. I'm just gonna say, you need to have my back
So would
and
the
I'll
sign
have
of somebody
yours.
that's compromised be somebody who goes around and tries to get everybody else to fight each other? Would that be somebody that might be compromised?
Yes.
No, look,
Traditionally.
no, wait. No, I'm turning into the big bad evil guy.
What?
Hold on. Jack, I need you to stab me in
Yeah?
the back if I turn into the big bad evil guy. So here's the plan.
I will
Me,
do
you,
that.
Miriam,
You have
Talia,
my
and
word, I will
Holgear.
do that. Uh-huh.
Ah, pretty convincing. Alright.
Wait, what?
Yeah. You want me to get all three of us to stab you in the back? I got you. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
Alright,
If you
yeah.
want me to take
Okay.
you seriously, you should wipe that beer mustache off your lip.
The stout
Oh my God.
stash.
Stout stash. No, Joshua keeps it on the whole time. He needs
The
some levity
mustache
right now.
stays
There
on.
is.
Turn this off.
The mustache stays on. Yeah.
Is there anybody else that you want me to recruit to stab you in the back?
Okay, look, no. You're my
I'm
backup
done. The
plan.
campaign is here, guys.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not gonna
just
be
an
your back. Everybody's
infinitely...
gonna be stabbed in that thing.
No,
What?
okay, look. Jack,
Joshua, I think
you
it's
need
time
to
to give up.
listen to
I
me.
don't
I'm
think he's gonna
listening.
help you.
You need to listen
Yeah,
to me.
I'm listening.
I need
listening.
you to be a part of my backstabbing legion. Jesus Christ, this makes me sound evil. But I need you to be part of my legion of backstabbers that are going to basically
Uh-huh.
backstab the gods that are fucking with us right now. The guy that absorbed Connor and the kitty cat thing that became Connor. But do not tell Talia or Holgear, but you can talk to Miriam and Mai about this. So, basically, we're going to make our own portal, so to say, and get the hell out of here without the help of the two gods.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like
Who we gonna stab on the
Talia.
way out? Yeah?
I feel like
Gonna
Talia
stab Talia?
is a bit. No, Talia's
captain?
compromised. No, Talia's just compromised.
How
You
do you
just
know?
need to keep an eye on her. No stabbing. The Backstabbing Legion is hereby disbanded. Now it is the get everybody out
Okay.
here alive.
Now it is the
Legion.
stalking legion.
Yeah, the Stalking Legion.
Oh god.
No more backstabbing. I'm out.
Like, well, now who am I gonna stab?
Look. Wait, damn. I should have brought Miriam and Mai with me. Damn it, this is so complicated.
We would have
I
not
hate
helped you.
Yeah, we could have just all stabbed you right now.
I know.
Got it
I
over
should have
with.
stabbed you the second you came out of the diner.
Bro, I'm trying
It's
to
a nice
get everybody out of
conversation. You
here
can turn around and
without
walk away from me now.
me. Look, just help me, Miriam, and Mai create a portal, and then convince Talia and Holgear to come with us through that portal, along with yourself. We're not abandoning you. Make sure everybody in the party.
Who brought that up?
I
What?
did. 'Cause
You're
I
gonna
feel like
abandon me?
Why did
No.
you bring that up? What?
What?
I want to make things perfectly clear.
You're not
Just-
doing a good job of that.
I am not.
Yeah,
I
you're not,
apologize. I'm
like-
very stressed out. Wow, I'm really bad at this. I thought I was being smart.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay. Here's the plan. Me, Miriam, and Mai are going to create a portal. You are going to help us create that portal, while also making sure that Talia and Holgear are on board with being in the party that leaves through the portal. But you can't tell them
Ow.
until the portal is completed. Do you understand that
I
now?
saw you order the beer. I saw you drinking that beer in there, man. Is that your first time?
No, I believe that was my
Yeah.
2,467th.
Okay. Sure.
I just need your help
Okay.
with making sure the party stays together. Can you do that?
Yeah. I think I was doing that before we had this conversation, but
Yeah, but I
now
need
just
you to
feel
do a
like
better
stabbing somebody
job
in
of
the back.
it.
First you told me to stab people, and now you're telling me I can't stab people?
Yes. You want me to keep the group together by stabbing them? Is that how you want me to do it?
Maybe. I don't know. It's
Should I
your
get-
call.
Well, when
Should I
you
get
phrase
a
it like
big
that.
Spear and skewer them all at once to keep them together, like a giant shish kebab.
Oh my god, I feel this is a regret. Look, are you going to help me or not? I'll try and make things clear
If y'all don't
over
get your
time.
asses back to this time. Oh my god.
Sure,
This conversation.
sure. We'll do whatever you say.
Actually, you know
Miriam's
what?
just
Let's go back to
staring
the
at
plan.
you from
Everybody
across the
aside,
way.
Time and tell us all about this conversation.
Just get back to the diner and explain everything I just said to the whole group while I distract Morbonax by having the same conversation with him.
And when we walk in, we're cool, right? We're absolutely cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I
Oh,
want you
man.
to
Tell me,
attempt.
man.
I want you to attempt to have this fucking conversation with Morbius.
Look, I need you to tell the whole group what I just said while I distract Morbonax.
Everything
Got
that
it.
you just said?
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
everything,
okay,
even
okay.
including the
Stabbing?
backstabby part.
Hmm.
Okay.
This plan has gotten way too out of my hands. I need to completely eliminate every other
I
possibility.
need a second.
I need to
I need
eliminate everybody else.
I need an
No,
assistant.
I need to
You're
eliminate
right.
every other
No.
possibility. I need to eliminate
Can we-
divisions.
So what is the plan?
I lost track of the plan
Oh, it
after
doesn't matter. It doesn't
getting
matter.
Sylvester
Trust me,
out
it
here.
doesn't matter.
Okay, okay.
Jack understands what he understands, and I
Alright,
think that's
alright,
just
alright.
gonna be what we.
As long as Jack's got it, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay, just to be
Yeah,
clear.
yeah.
No.
Nope,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
you're right,
clear,
you're right.
It's perfectly
No.
clear.
Go back to the diner.
It's perfectly
We're going to
clear.
go back to the diner, but don't tell anybody anything until I get Morbinax out of the diner, okay?
Got
As soon as Mai gets back to the diner and seeing Joshua and Jack go off, she's gonna go up to Talia and be like, Josh is staging a coup.
It's not a coup. I'm
No,
trying...
you're not here, fucker. Shut up.
Yeah, also, how do you know?
Because he was telling us. He was telling me and Miriam the same shit.
It's not a coup.
No. Oh, did he?
This is like the
Yeah.
opposite
Oh, that's
of a
right, that's
coup.
right.
I'm trying to...
Before
I'm
I sent
trying
him
to
away 'cause he was
coup the
talking
gods.
nonsense.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay.
I'm trying to coup de grace.
Okay, I'm not done talking, Joshua.
Okay. But let's do let's do
Alright.
Talia and Mike's job.
God, Jesus.
Also, Morbizak is there,
Stick
so
my
he's just
stuff on
like,
this part.
sounds interesting.
I mean, technically, it's a coup against you. Which, if you find that to be a fun challenge, by all means, that's
Bro,
Oh,
It's,
I assume the coup is against each other. You mortals like to fight over worthless things such as who's in charge.
I don't know who you're calling a mortal, but okay. Yeah, no, I think Joshua's coping weird with Connor being gone, and it's kind of getting to his head.
Morbizak looks over at the booth that has like 20 mugs stacked up.
Anyway,
Or no,
so
they disappear instantly once they're done.
yeah.
no, it's more like 80 mugs. Like the rings of water mugs.
No,
make.
it's just one mug, but every single time you drink it got instantly refilled.
Yeah. But it's
Anyway.
very strong smell.
Anyway. So yeah, that's something. Probably should like tell him that's stupid. Because I don't know how to. He kinda...
And then the door dings and Jack's like, or Joshua's like, hey, Morbizak, you want to come outside with me? I have something to talk to you about.
And it doesn't involve stabbing.
Morbizak holds up a finger like, hold on a moment, I think I might be joined in on joining the backstabbing.
Okay. No.
It's not backstabbing. Everyone, I think we should abandon Morbinax and that weird Connor thing and leave and do our own thing instead of listening to gods.
Do you say
I
this
just
aloud?
summarized the whole...
Did
Boom,
you
I just
ruin
summarized the whole plan.
Yeah.
Yes, I did, DM. Joshua's
Oh
pretty
my
much
God,
stir
all
crazy
that
at this
fucking
point.
talking you did for nothing.
Look, Joshua is a very chaotic person
I hate you so
right now.
much right now, dude. Oh my God.
Also, Miriam's still outside on her skiff, just like giving you all a weird look.
She should be used to this by now, honestly.
Miriam's part of
No.
the family.
Nobody's getting
Oh.
used to you guys.
That's another thing I meant to talk to you guys about. Miriam says that she doesn't want to leave here. She just wants to help us. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, should we just take her with us anyway? Or is that kidnapping? Or is that...
The wording on
Hey,
this
this is a
very
very
specific.
complex situation.
Did she say
God.
that she did not want to leave? Did she specifically state that?
I asked her, and she didn't give. She just said, "I just want to help you guys get out of here." So,
So she phrased it in a way that she was unable to specifically, or rather, directly answer.
What
Morbazak
kind of
turns towards
mojo?
Talia.
That
Sounds like magical influence.
No, Morbinax, stop that.
Joshua,
Stop that right
shut
now.
up.
One does not simply lose their memories without reason.
Joshua, you can't just. I don't know what your deal is right now, man, but you're not helping the situation. Can
You're so
everybody?
weird right now. Can you just listen to the inky black monster for like just
No.
give him a chance?
No, he's the big bad evil guy. You said that. I'm not trusting the big bad evil guy.
Who else are we gonna?
You
what
never
other
invite him
options
to the
do we have?
barbecues.
Barrow.
Yes.
Permission to knock him unconscious.
You don't need my permission.
Fuck
You
yeah!
know what? That's a good idea. I need you to knock the unconscious right now, because I need to
Deal.
be sane.
I'm gonna hang on. Wait, hang on. Let me see if I have an easier way to do this than what I was just.
Morbazak raises a hand and then like
Yes,
waits
Morbazak.
for everyone else.
Morbazak, shut the fudge up.
Instantly you all hear like a
before-
really loud
before-
clattering, and you look over to see a sign that says "No fighting inside."
Oh, it's not fighting if he doesn't get a chance to react. Just saying.
No, like the
And it's a request, Mr.
the
Mysterious
second
Chef Rat.
he, like before he can say tell Morbazak to be quiet, Talia just right hooks him.
Joshua says thank you as he falls unconscious.
Okay, you don't even resist. Okay.
It was my plan. Okay, it wasn't my plan, but I
Everything
agreed
is my plan.
plan.
This is exactly my design.
No,
That's
it's
right.
Mai's design this time.
Okay.
Joshua needs this.
So, I don't know what his deal is. We'll probably get around to discussing that later once we get out of here. But yeah, so, you're saying that she might be under some sort of magical influence, that she, like, loses her person now? Like, her, what? Morbazak? Or, sorry, Frumpelstiltskin.
No.
Just call him Morbazak. What is with this?
I'm calling him Frumpelstiltskin. Shut the fuck up, you're unconscious. Anyway,
Out of character, first of all.
no one asked you.
Too bad.
I knocked him unconscious in game. I don't give a dang. He's acting weird.
Yeah, no, she's gonna ask
It is
Morbazak.
only a suggestion.
Okay. So, but what do we? If that's the case, what do we do about it?
That is up for you to decide. Does
You're not
matter to me.
helping. Okay, well, it matters to me, so I need you to help me figure out how to fix it so we can get out of here faster.
What would be fixing it?
I don't know, undoing the whatever is going on with her, if there is a thing going on with her.
Returning one's memories is far different than undoing a spell that is preventing someone's memories from being accessed. Also, if someone's memories were stolen, that is a completely different situation. There are far too many possibilities for even a suggestion. We have no information on what is happening here.
You frustrate me.
I simply state facts.
She shoves a dumpling in his mouth. Talia, help. My brain hurts. I don't like it. Her ears droop outside of the like sides of her hat.
Oh. Oh boy.
You can't just leave her here. This sucks. Not the diner though. The diner's great.
A cheesecake slides next to you.
Sorry. She eats it.
You got way too excited for that.
I love
Ew,
cheesecake.
cheesecake.
Cheesecake is the most delightful thing in the world, so.
No, because you're not a
Cheesecake
cheesecake.
is good. Cheesecake is good.
Cheesecake.
Okay, fine.
I'd take a slice of that.
I'll share with Talia my cheesecake.
Okay.
Enough flirting.
What is Jack doing? I really want to know.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jack came in with Joshua.
I feel like I accidentally gave Jack my psychosis of grief. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jack's just like, I'm glad you knocked him out. You wanted to backstab everybody.
He
Just
wanted
so you
me
all
to
know.
stab you guys, and I couldn't go through it. Oh no.
He didn't offer me
I
anything.
explained it
you know, he
poorly,
should've
okay?
Joshua,
offer
you're
before.
unconscious.
He talked about fixing everything with stabbing, and I was on board until he just started getting weird about it.
And then he started saying he was gonna leave me behind and take you guys with me. It's like weird.
I think I should stab him in the back just a little bit. So he wakes up, he knows he's been stabbed.
How about you?
You know
poke
what?
him with your knife
Joshua
a little
deserves
bit
that
and
too.
see if he's still breathing.
I'm just even just a little poke just to make sure.
Yeah,
that,
just to make
you know,
sure
when he
he's
wakes
breathing
up.
over there.
Yeah.
He's not unconscious on the floor. No need to stab him or anything. Relax.
No, he's checking for life.
If you're gonna check for life, put your hand underneath his nose, and if you feel air going through his nostrils, he is
Stick your
fine.
finger up
He's
his nose.
bleeding internally. We gotta get all that blood out of him.
Then stab him in the back.
He's bleeding internally. We gotta get the. I hate you. Oh my god.
This is the funnest
I only want
episode.
to
This
segregate
is
his
the
capillaries.
funniest
That's
shit.
all.
I swear. Oh god. We're not gonna get anywhere this episode. This is filler.
It's our
Everybody
version
loves
of a peak
Sandbox.
episode.
Sandbox is fine. All
It's
you
our
have to do is
version of
give
a
the
peak
players a
episode.
destination and let them figure out how to get there. It's-
Okay. Jack, I'm gonna need your help with something.
Do I have to stab anybody?
No, but it's gonna involve sneaking and.
Well, I'm not interested.
Now we're talking. My
Okay.
business.
You know that book
What would that
Miriam
be?
has?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about it?
You got any way to borrow it without her knowing?
She
But you gotta
says
sleep
she
sometime.
wants you to steal it from him.
You got to sleep sometime.
Cool.
Do my best business when people are sleeping.
So yeah, if you can help me get that book off of her, I'll grant you a wish.
Sure, you will.
I can't. I will.
You wish
Literally
I don't
called-
stab you in the back?
It's literally it's a fey pact I'm making with you right now. You get the book, I give you a wish. You don't give me the book, you don't get a wish. This is literally the most specific way I can word this for you.
Okay. Sure.
Cool.
Just when she goes to sleep, get ready for me to, bring it to you fairly soon. So.
Okay.
And do you want me to put it back after you've looked at it?
Yeah, I would assume that would be like exactly how you found it would be great, if possible.
Okay.
I just
Yeah,
want
that's
to do
possible.
a quick reminder. This book is bigger than, it's wider than Jackie's. Like, this is a sizable book. He's gonna have a little bit of difficulty.
He's gonna have
maneuvering
my guidance and bardic
Oh.
inspiration if needed.
it. Like, it's a big, hefty book.
Okay, and you're underestimating him.
I
don't
was just visually describing it. I'm not saying that
Well,
there's gonna be any difficulties. Or, skill checks.
He is a little dude, and he does not very strong, so.
But he
may
likes a
take little
challenge.
extra effort. This is true.
Mhm. And I also know that you won't snitch
How
on
much
me
does
if you
this
get
book
caught.
weigh?
Yeah, like 20 pounds.
You don't know. You haven't touched it.
Oh, I'm gonna touch it.
You know those
Anyway.
side bags that people carry their school books and their laptop and everything in?
Messenger bags.
Yeah. You get
Messenger bag?
yeah, it's probably
Yeah, I got one.
about the size and weight of that, you reckon?
How big is she? She's like
She's a normal human
What?
size.
she's
I'm just, really stating the
Accurate.
size of this book.
okay. Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
And again, to describe it, it's not in a bag. The actual book itself is has a leather strap around it, and then fixed to the spine is another strap that she wears around her shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all.
Cool.
I just wanted to give a visual, that's all.
Okay.
Or
For those that had forgotten, that's all.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you
Continue
for
with
the
your
reminder.
schemes.
What are we doing? I don't know. I'm confused.
I
Talia,
think you're wanting to
Eat.
state that we should take a nap.
I
Because
was
again,
kidding.
there is no nighttime.
I wasn't done talking.
But I mean, it is dark here since you're in the shadows of all these buildings, so taking a nap here would not be a bad idea before heading back out. It's a reasonable request.
Mai
is what
was
I'm
gonna
saying.
Mai was gonna suggest resting. Yes, thank you. What do you think, Talia? Should we take a rest? For
I think it wise. But I take first watch.
I was gonna take. You know what? That's true. I'll take whatever watch is
take
when
second.
Miriam falls asleep, and me and Jack will take that watch.
Alright.
Yeah, so you wake us up when Miriam falls asleep, and we'll watch over everyone. And the book. And everyone.
Dude, just admit you're stealing the book to Talia.
Joshua, she knows. She was standing right there during the conversation.
Why are you being so mysterious about it, though?
Why are you talking?
Yeah, why are you
This is
talking?
her
knocked
side.
out.
We're so mean to you today. Only because you were saying you're gonna fucking stab us all.
Hey,
Just
I was
know that you are
talking
the
to
lowest
Napoleon.
member on the totem pole.
Yeah, but I was always
And
It
I
is
just,
so
and I
sad.
just got here.
It wasn't so sad when I was a cop.
And what would you
Okay.
like me to do?
You know, you don't sleep, do you?
No.
Cool.
He can take
Hang out,
watch
I
with
guess. Yeah, whatever.
me. He can take watch with me if I don't mind.
Okay, yeah, whatever you want to do, though, man. It's kind of, or I mean, not whatever you want to do, because that's an open-ended thing, and I don't want to give you that much fucking freedom. But
Thank you for telling me that, because I needed your permission.
sassy pants. He's learning from me. I like it.
Oh, it's true.
I'm a great
though.
influence.
You're rubbing off on him.
I think we can
I
tell who
just
his favorite is.
Each episode.
Good cat. Good cat.
Sparrow, can you name this episode the beach episode
No,
when you upload
there will
it?
be a beach episode.
Please.
It's not.
No, come on. Just make it this one the beach episode. and name
No,
it the
there's
one-
no fucking ocean, you dingus.
No, this episode's gonna be called Psychosis.
This episode's gonna be stabbing my friends? ? Exclamation point.
At 3 a.m.
Not clickbait.
no cap.
Stabbing my entire party in the back, not clickbait.
Possible psychosis?
Rumpelstiltskin's actually a nice guy, not clickbait.
I do not trust the cat.
As you should.
No one trusts him, but it's like,
Yeah, he can
You only got
speak
so
into
many
your
fucking
mind,
options.
Joshua. So you're like having dreams and like Mormazak is there like whispering
He's
things into your mind.
Oh no.
what a cruel existence.
Imagine you are walking on the beach.
No. No.
Oh, dear.
No, you're not allowed to
And
make
now
that
I'm
reference.
there. It's,
Go to bed.
Okay.
um,
So, what are you guys doing?
we're gonna take a
Talia
rest.
and Morbizak are gonna take first watch, and then after that, Talia's gonna wake up Mai and Jack, so they can do their watch and take the book and stuff
So
like that.
you're just gonna sleep inside the bar?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone tell Miriam?
Yeah, we tell Miriam that we're gonna take a rest, so
Who goes up to tell her?
I'll do it.
Okay. Mai, as you come outside, you see that Miriam has taken the statue, the petrified statue of your brother, and actually situated it upright next to Connor on the back trailer of the skiff, and is like securing them firmly and putting them. And as she's like adjusting the different ropes and whatnot, she like stands up and kind of like brushes some dust off of his hair.
What you doing?
Hi. Well, I figured that another one of your friends got turned to stone, so figured I'd hook him up. I assume you want to take him with you.
I
Also,
don't.
we did kind of strap down your brother pretty hastily, so I wanted to secure him a bit better.
I don't know if we're taking Connor's statue, but cool. Thanks, I guess.
Oh,
I
okay.
just yeah, I'm just not 100% sure. So.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's fine that
you don't know. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's fine that you did that. It's just
Sure.
Oh.
Sorry, I guess just preemptive measures. I like
Yeah,
to keep
no,
myself
that's-
busy, so.
That's cool. That's cool.
Okay.
Are you tired? Like, we're all gonna go take a rest. Talia is gonna take first watch and just kind of.
Okay.
So, if you want to come into the diner and not sleep out here, that's chill. That's kind of where I'll be.
where's the inky black monster dude gonna hang out?
He's gonna stay up with Talia and watch it. If you want him to be like outside the diner,
Well, outside the diner is near my, and she taps her foot on the skiff. So,
yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, I'm kind of used to sleeping with my stuff, but sleeping in a chair might be pretty nice.
I mean, they have the cushiony like booth that we can, you know.
Make a persuasion check.
God damn it! Fucking Christ! Fucking game. Why do people not just listen to what I want them to do? Oh shit! That is a 23.
She says, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit scatterbrained. Yeah,
That's fine.
that'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know what? I need to stop holding people at such a distance and just trust them. You know, you seem to be able to have worked something out with the scary dude. I'm sure you'll figure something out with the other scary dude. So I will let you handle it. So yeah, I'll take one of those comfy chairs and get some rest.
Cool. When she gets back into the diner, she's gonna morph into her fox form
Okay.
and curl up on the cushiony bench.
Okay. Miriam makes her way over to one of the very plush chairs in front of the hearth. Just sort of leans back into it and kind of rolls her head over to one side with her arms kind of crossed.
I should also mention that the fox does have a tiny hat on it.
What?
Aww.
The fox has a tiny hat.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you said cat for some reason.
No.
I was like, huh?
No.
Hence my confusion. Okay.
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 Also done.
I guess everyone else is going to sleep except for Talia and Morbizak.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I would like to be able to be on watch.
Oh,
With-
do you want to be on? What watch do you want to be on?
I'll go second.
With me and Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you're gonna partake in stealing the book?
Gosh dang it. Okay. How long do you wait, Talia?
What do you mean? How long do we wait?
Yeah,
Like how long
do
your
you
watch?
do a normal watch of like 2 hours or so?
I mean, I'm debating whether to do a normal watch or not because yes, we did kind of make a pact with Morbizak that he would be perfect, that we were
a
gonna
long
like work
rest is
together.
8 hours. So with like 4 watches of 2 hours, or if you wanted to do like 3 or so. I'm just giving you a basis. Sorry to cut you off.
How about how about 2 pairs of 4 hours? That
Okay.
way they have time. That way they have time to steal the book, figure out the contents, and put it back.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not gonna get a benefit of a long rest, but you just want to hang out for 4 hours.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Do you talk to Morpazak about anything?
I mean, I could like learn a little. I mean, I know. I mean, I understand, and like I know why he wants to plot revenge against the gods. I mean, he got freaking gypped. He got freaking gypped in the end. So yeah, I can understand that.
To be clear, he does not want to get back in the gods at like doing damage to them. He wants to prove that he could actually perform the job that he was supposed to do that was taken away from him. He wants to do a better job than the Earth Tree could. The World Tree. Because the World Tree, grows chaotically, and in order to balance itself, it needs to keep making more and more chaos, which is, life. But he believes that if he's able to, make it controlled and equal and universal, then, stuff will be a lot more simpler. So, when he says revenge, it's not the typical sense of revenge of like actually going out and doing more harm. Other than like maybe doing something to the World Tree. Although you haven't really gotten with it into about what his plan is specifically.
Well, I don't know how to like say it to him to where it makes sense, but chaos in a way is kind of what makes life, like, in a way.
Right. And he understands that, and he doesn't want to take away choice and free will. He just believes that the design of the way that the worlds are made and supported, life inside of worlds of the planes is, totally free up to whoever's running it or controlling it or interacting with it works. He doesn't like that the deities decide what the rules of life are, but that's not part of his purview. What he's upset about is that he sees that there is a significant issue with the natural order of the way that worlds are made and supported. He believes that rather than, putting them out sporadically on these branches, he wants to instead make like a bush, He wants to make a very low system that's like very systematic and supporting, the construction and weight of these worlds. He doesn't really care about what happens in the worlds. That's not the life he's concerned about. He's concerned about like the systematic, control and creation of worlds. Because this is why he believes that the gods are, random, or at least appear random, because they can only do so much, and it's sometimes hard to get around. That's his take, at least.
Hey, Sparrow.
Yes.
Is the end in sight for tonight's session? I just don't want to stay up too much later than it already is.
Okay. I think it's going to kind of depend on how the book heist goes, but I think that's going to be the last thing that we do. I think kind of like dealing with the book heist is going to be the last thing, which will probably happen within the next couple minutes or so.
Okay.
You alright?
I'm just fading fast.
I'm sorry.
We can do the book heist next session too. It's not a big deal to me.
I think it's a good note to finalize on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good ending.
Yeah,
like,
it could lead to a pretty good cliffhanger.
Okay.
It's a cliffhanger.
We'll try to get through it quickly though.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, Charlie, you can just quickly ask some more like basic questions if you wanted to talk to Morzak more. You know, we don't have to role play it out, but like, is there anything else that you want to ask? Or
I mean, if he did he, in my mind, I kind of wonder, like, if he was appointed that role, like, what would he be? What would his form be? What would he have taken the form of? Would he have taken a form of a tree, or would he taken form of something completely and utterly different?
He wants to make a lattice structure. The gods believe that a more naturalistic approach to, you know, creating and harnessing the worlds was necessary, which is why they gave it to, like, some nature thing. But, you know, as much as nature is living and whatnot, it doesn't necessarily understand what it's doing and why, which is why he believes that being a relatively sentient creature and being able to follow laws and rules and whatnot and being able to make a structure is far better than leaving it up to random chance. So, more than the fact that he's upset that he got swindled out of his opportunity, he's really upset that the worlds are in chaos. And he knows that he can do a better job. Do you want to ask what sort of weapon he was before in the war?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead and make a check. Persuasion or religion.
Let's go with religion. Oh, that just fucking sucks. Where am I? I gotta change the freaking dice that I have set up, because I can't, like, exactly, like...
Do they not load very well, or you just don't like how they roll?
Yeah, I just don't like how they roll, because I have the dice of Vecna, and the D20 is basically a freaking eyeball. And it's round, so like
it's just a random number generator anyways.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So I'm gonna
What'd you
change. God damn it.
Talia?
I'm trying, give me a second, sir.
I mean, did you not roll something?
I rolled twice.
So what'd you get?
But I think the...
She was like an 8 or a 9, wasn't it?
The first one was a 10, and the second one was an 8.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't. He explains that trying to describe the shape and the utility of what he was is not something easy to explain and probably not able to be processed by your mind.
I mean, I have adversity tokens, good sir.
I don't think adding to an 8 is going to get you there.
What about a 10?
No.
Because I did say I rolled a 10 as well.
Yes, rolling 3 times does not...
I rolled twice! Get it straight!
Unfortunately, you are unable to get any information on this matter at the moment. At the moment. Any final questions, or do you want to just pass it off?
No, I think I'll ask him like later on, like while we're like on the road or something like that. Like it's like just to like just like a conversation starter.
Okay. You're gonna pass it off?
Yeah.
Okay. Before you do, one of the things he does mention is that this is kind of the first time that he's ever actually been in one of the mortal realms before. You know, most of his experience has been pretty limited because he gets shut out very quickly. You know, it's only recently that he's actually been able to make any progress in even reaching them. So now that he's actually able to access them and experience them, he really hasn't had a whole lot of interaction with mortals and life. So this is one of his few interactions, and I think he asked, like, is this how it always is for you guys, living? Adventures and stuff like this? This is something he's never experienced.
No.
Alright, good night.
Alright,
No.
Good night.
It's not normally this dry out.
Wait,
Hey,
are you awake?
Hey, he's asking me.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be up next.
You
Yeah.
are correct. I thought we were doing the transition.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was saying before the transition, yes, Talia.
I mean, if Holger just like wakes up while they're having a conversation, that'd be cool.
That's true, too.
Yeah, Talia's gonna reply and say, adventures and stuff like this is like for like only few people that I know of do it. It's not an everyday thing that us mortals do. Like most of the mortal population lives like a quote unquote normal life. Like you wake up, you go to work, you go back home, and it basically just repeats all over again. It's pretty boring, to be quite honest.
The only interaction I've had with mortals is heroes such as yourself, sent by the gods, so this is a nice change of pace.
I'm glad.
Those guys sound like weirdos.
Now we'll pass it off to, I guess everybody else is waking up.
Not Miriam.
I look more at him and I say, well, I'm glad you have something to look forward to.
Talia, roll me a d20.
D20. I didn't get to change my dice, but it's okay. Come on, roll good. Why? I swear to God. I am changing these fucking dice. I got an 8.
Alright, that's good to know. And then you go around and you start waking everybody else up.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
Mai in her little fox form is gonna do a little stretch and a yawn. And
Is it okay if I scratch her? Like scratch behind her ears? Like, it's just, oh my god.
she's wearing a little hat, so like you can scratch her,
Yay!
but just don't knock off her hat, because then she loses the cute aesthetic that she's got going on.
Yeah, she's still cute whether she doesn't have the hat or not. I mean, she's a freaking fox. Foxes are cute.
Oh, she's pretty adorable. Yep.
Are you a white fox?
Mhm.
Cool.
Blue eyes. Mhm.
And you're wearing the hat that the
Mhm.
from the person. Okay, yeah. I want to do a dream, but let's do this instead.
Dream later. Book now.
Book now. All right. Holger, did you want to assist in the stealing the book? Joshua, you're back. Did you want to assist in stealing the book?
No, Joshua is drunk.
Joshua's sober.
Joshua's just processing things right now. He doesn't need to be a part of this.
Joshua's sitting there going through his mind palace.
Yes.
I would like a clarification of goals.
Steal the book. Maya reads the book. Put the book back where you found it. Don't get caught.
What is the pertaining information that we wish to gain?
I just want to know what's in the fucking book.
But it's just
Alright,
to
you're on.
spell lists.
You both get a wish from me. If this succeeds.
Holger's gonna look at you sidelong and just be like, "You're on your own, sis."
Okay.
I got this.
And you do have guidance.
You have guidance with the first action you perform. You want to give him bardic inspiration or any other
Yeah.
spells?
He has one guidance, one bardic.
Gotcha.
Just remember, if you cast guidance on him, then you can't cast something like enhance ability.
I don't have that.
Okay.
Though, something I would like to try is, are they trying to steal something in the same room as everybody else?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to keep an eye on, I guess Jack is doing the actual stealing, so I'll keep an eye on him so I can, and have like a pillow to my mouth so I can cast silvery barbs, being on the down low if I
Okay.
need to.
Okay. You guys ready to do this?
Yeah.
What I want everybody to do is sit about 25 feet away from her over there by the fire. We're just all going to sit here and have a nice little conversation, just like we would be doing during a normal watch. And keep your voices down. Okay, and as we're doing this, Slippery Jack's going to cast Mage Hand.
Ooh.
And have the Mage Hand go over, slip the strap off her shoulder, snatch it away. So I have to do a sleight of hand check, and she has to do a perception check, and we roll against each other.
And she's asleep with you.
Ooh, that's not great. I got a 15. What do you get?
Do you want to add anything to that?
You have a guidance or bardic.
Oh yeah,
Okay, you-
yeah. I forgot.
Yeah.
No,
so-
I got the guidance. I'll do that.
Mhm.
That's gonna make it 17.
With
What
just
you got,
the,
homie?
the guidance, or the did you add the bardic too?
Guidance. That's just the guidance.
Okay.
Remember, I still got to put it back.
You materialize the mage hand, and while you're all having a decent conversation, you send the mage hand over. Is it invisible?
Yes, it is.
It's
Okay.
mage hand.
The mage hand
If I wanted to be, it is.
maneuvers over, and without touching her, it grabs onto the strap and slowly, barely noticeably, begins to move it off of her shoulder. Almost never mind, I'm not going to say that word. Imperceptible, that was the word. Just ever so slightly begins to move it. Takes a long time. And as the strap slowly starts to come off, the book starts to shift in its weight a little bit. And as it begins to move and the mage hand starts to pull on it, the mage hand is unable to lift the weight of the book, but it gently slides it down to the floor where it touches down. And as the mage hand hovers past Miriam's face, you watch as her wand comes up and taps it, counterspelling her mage hand. And her head slowly turns to look around.
All right. See, hold up a second. Hold up
I
a
rolled
second.
a
See, this is
natural
why I
20.
asked you.
You rolled a natural 20.
Hold up a second. Hold up a second. This is why I asked you what you rolled, because you didn't give me the opportunity to cast Silvery Barbs, which would make it so that she would have to roll a disadvantage. That's why I asked you then.
Okay.
So
The problem
I
is
for
that
sure would have done
if
that.
you're concentrating on mage hand, can you cast silvery barbs?
No, but I can.
Mage Hand is not a concentration spell.
That is true.
It is not. You are correct. All right, go ahead.
And neither is Silvery Barbs.
It's all coming together.
Oh, by the way, the advantage for casting Silvery Barbs, I'll give to myself. My
Alright.
next roll.
So, she does not perceive the mage hand, but the book does slide down to the floor. The book is on the floor. The mage hand does not have enough strength to pull it. Go ahead and make
More
a
than 10
general sleight of hand. Wait, no, you did do a sleight of hand check. Yeah, I think that's enough to maneuver the strap off her body. This does take a decent amount of time. I'm gonna say, if you want to be super careful with it, like 20 to 30 minutes, just to make it so, so slight.
I trust Jack's judgment completely. This
Yeah.
is his mission.
You can absolutely take some time with this to make this just like absolutely unnoticeable. But now that it's touching the ground, what's your plan now?
So I take it the book weighs more than 10 pounds then? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Because that's how much the Mage Hand can move. Then I'll just come over stealthily and pick the book up myself.
Alright, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
At advantage.
Yes, it is an advantage. I forgot about that. Well, I don't need the advantage because that's a natural 20 or
Oh,
30.
fuck!
I also rolled for perception, and I saw a 0, and I was like, not another 20, but it's a 10. So, yeah, you're good. You slink your way over there.
What's Holger's thought process during all this?
He's just holding the pillow in front of his mouth, ready to cast anything. And that's the sound the book makes when you open it.
What? Oh, my phone.
Get busy reading. Get busy reading.
What? Oh, you got the
We
book?
only have a limited amount of time. Yep.
Yeah,
Get busy reading.
I'm gonna start going through the pages. I'm in my mortal form now.
Okay.
What? Yeah.
What?
Tell me what's in the book, damn it.
So you go ahead and unstrap the book?
Do I have to unstrap it to open it?
You do.
I'm gonna look at Jack and Holgear and be like, do I?
Check for traps or something.
I guess I'll look at it and check for any obvious, like, trickery.
You might want to do a detect magic on it if anybody has it.
Oh, Holgear has detect magic, right?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know if I can. It's a verbal and somatic. I don't know if I can do that quietly.
You can do that quietly.
It can be quiet sound.
I mean, everyone else is also holding like a very quiet conversation, so you can just sort of slip it in there.
Sure.
This was a coordinated effort. Well, absolutely.
It'll sound like a freaking Starbucks order, you know? Like,
What? Excuse me, what?
I'll do a combination detect magic and comprehend languages.
Okay.
ooh.
As soon as you detect magic,
Nice.
you detect everything from this book.
Well, I suppose that makes a lot of sense as it is a spell book.
Correct.
Have I seen her open this book before, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck it. I'm gonna open it.
Perhaps we should just give her the book back.
No. I need to know what's in here.
My. Please roll me a d20.
Okay. Just not
We
anything
should've just
specific,
gave her the
just a
book
d20. Sparrow,
What?
just a regular d20.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I don't want to tell you what this is.
That's a 19.
You all watch as Mai starts to undo the strap, and it's just kind of like that simple buckle with the little metal tab that just sort of slips it through. And for a moment, as she's lifting the leather out, she pauses for a second, and then continues. And then you open the book.
Yeah.
Where do you start? You just start at page 1, the end? Do you start in the middle? What do you do?
I think I kind of start not at the I look in the very first pages to see if there's anything written on it, handwritten.
Okay.
Notes or something.
You can see that there is a little message at the front.
What does it say?
It says, "For my daughter. For I want to
that's
give
sad.
you the very best in everything."
And now I feel guilty.
I'm gonna look at the very back of the book.
And then it says Miriam. But it says
Wait.
Miriam at the top. And then at the bottom, where it would denote the daughter, the name is imperceptible. It is almost as if it has been smudged into not existence. It looks like it's been carved out against paper.
So it says it's from Miriam or to Miriam?
From Miriam.
From Miriam to her daughter?
Correct.
So Miriam's not even her name.
No, it is. Unless we're thinking that she's the daughter and
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
she just took her mom's name for some reason.
Yeah. I'm gonna
If you're
flip through
assuming
the
this
middle.
is her mom's spell, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Cool. I'm gonna give myself bardic.
Anyone else can also, just because this book is so huge, anybody can look at it. So if anybody wants to roll an investigation or arcana check, they may.
Or wait, is it investigation?
Yeah.
You said? Okay.
Yes.
15.
Okay. Anyone else rolling anything?
Jack got an 18 for investigation.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Got an 18 for investigation.
Holger, did you want to throw anything at it?
I mean, I got a 15 Kana just to be different.
Okay. I think going through page by page, you all collectively start to understand that what's on these pages isn't typically what a normal spell book looks like. Because normally what's on a spell book page is like the entire spell, its descriptors, the things used to cast it, everything. Specifically, what's on these pages is almost like a historical explanation detailing even the history of this spell, where it came from, how it happens, what it's used for, everything. Everything is in massive detail. And on some pages are missing. So it seems as though the things in this book aren't simply, basis of like when they were apprehended, but they're organized. But most of these pages are full. And the more you go through it, you realize that there is so many spells in here that you think that there might just be every single spell that ever existed in this book. Except for the fact that some pages are blank, which leads you to believe that there are still spells out there. There are even some spells in this book that you've never heard from.
You know what would be wild if she was like a god of Arcana?
Holger, is that your passive Arcana, or did you make a check?
I made a check. My passive's like a +1.
Okay. I'll give you this. For the pages that are blank, you can tell that there is still magic in it, as if there might even be something magically embedded into the page already before anything is even written.
Is it a specific school?
If you're trying to determine more information, I'm gonna need another Arcana check. If anybody wants to do that.
Sure, I'll give it another shot. 17.
Jack's on a roll. He'll give it a shot.
Alright.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to beat that. Oh, shit, a 19. I got a 19.
Jack, you have very specific experience this.
Yeah.
Because while some of you know that there are spell scrolls in which people can use a spell that they don't normally have access to or ability to cast, there are also spells that can do the opposite. There are scrolls that can take in spells when they are cast. That's what these pages are. These aren't pages that may or may not be learned, but have also been captured. This is not just a library, this is a zoo.
That's horrifying.
Spells out in the wild, captured and, contained, and information detailed.
No, I just had the horrifying thought of what happens if somebody dispels it. Do they all go off at the same time?
Let's find out. No, I'm just kidding.
I'd rather not.
No.
It's at this moment that you hear a voice that says, "Hey guys, has anyone seen my..." Oh. And Miriam is standing up and looks over at all of you. "Why are you looking through my book?" And that's when we end tonight's session.